In Canada, they still admire what happened at Calgary. They still remember vividly my ski jumping exploits at the Calgary Olympics. They loved me being there, loved what I represented, the fact that I was exemplifying the whole Olympic spirit, which made the Olympics then so special in Calgary. Both myself and the Jamaican bobsled team and those sort of people, you don't see many characters like that nowadays in any of the Olympics. It's been a dream of mine to go to the Olympics since I was about 8 years old. I didn't know that I was going to do it ski jumping. Was in Lake Placid during my downhill racing. Discovered very quickly that I couldn't afford to live there and carry on training, so I looked for something cheaper to do. I saw the ski jumps and thought, well, we've had lots of alpine skiers, cross-country skiers, biathlon skiers, we've never had a jumper. I'll go and see what you do. And I always knew that I would be able to do enough to be able to land on my feet. It's just the odd broken arm or broken leg or broken jaw or things like that. But I was put forward, and the BOA sent me to Calgary, and it was my dream come true. Because a lot of people got this idea that I decided to go to the Calgary Olympics a week before the Olympics and just sort of rushed over there with a pair of skis and said, hi, can I jump for Britain?
And there you are, he's safely down, and listen to the crowd. It's not an enormous jump, not by any standards, but it's 71, that's a British record, you've seen it here. He's made it as a ski jumper.
And consequently I came 58th, which was a bit further back than sort of the next person, but that didn't matter to me. The fact that I was there competing for my country at the Olympic Games was just the greatest achievement. The most shocking thing was when I flew back from Calgary. We landed at Heathrow, and when I was waiting for my bags, I had about 30 policemen come up to me and they said, oh, we're here to help you through the airport, and I didn't have a clue what they were on about. And then it wasn't until we went through customs and it came out the other side, and there were like 10, 12,000 people there, and they were all shouting and fighting to get at me with different TV cameras and photographs and all this sort of thing. And the police were surrounding me and trying to get me through, and that's when it hit me. I thought, oh my God, I caused a bit of a stir. Since Calgary, I think I've met loads and loads of different people. Their stories have been either, oh, you opened up the Olympics for me, you made it watchable, you brought a bit of humanity, a bit of fun, a bit of laughter into the Olympic Games. There were other people who said you were an inspiration to me, that you were the reason I started skiing or cross-country skiing or alpine skiing or whatever. I've been down to Australia, travelled all over the world, jumped in Japan, opened these wonderful fun rides around the world, met movie stars and all that sort of thing, which, I'd never dream of doing that sort of thing. And it was great fun, but it wasn't as good as actually standing at the top of that ski jump. Or when they had the closing ceremony and the Olympic president mentioned my name in a closing speech, and then the whole stadium just started shouting, Eddie, Eddie.
You have established many of your own personal bests, and some of you have even soared like an eagle.
Well, the cries seem to be Eddie, Eddie from the crowd. He has captured the imagination here and stood for his moment.
And it was just, it sends a shiver down my spine even now.